Hello everybody, Advanced64 here. Welcome to another episode of Pokemon Emerald. This is more of a bonus episode, if anything, because I wanted to show off a Slateport City in this one, because we did not really check this place out entirely. There's a lot of good little places that we can check out, but that little place up there, but I think we're going to get to that little place at the end. This right here is the Pokemon Fan Club. This is a really good place that I wanted to check out first, because it's actually beneficial to one of our Pokemon on our team. You'd think this guy would be more purpose one, because he's like, I am the chairman of Pokemon Fan Club. Being the chairman, I am naturally the most important. No one can best me when it comes to rating using Pokemon. No one! Well, tell me about your Pokemon contest. There are events where one can show off Pokemon to the world to see. However, they're held in far off towns, so I can't participate often enough. That's why I gather here to show off our Pokemon and have others after us. And yeah, he's not really important. He doesn't say anything. But this person up here, on the other hand, I love seeing Pokemon that love their trainers. Pokemon that are very sensitive to the feelings of their trainers. If you treat your Pokemon with love and care, they love you back. When your Pokemon grow to love you, please come show me. And indeed, our Pokemon do really adore us. For you, a most compassionate trainer, a gift from the fan club, and we got the Soothe Bell. The Soothe Bell is important because what this lady just did is she checked our friendship level on our first Pokemon right here. The most easiest Pokemon to pass at this point is going to be your starter Pokemon, like how I started with Deku. The whole thing is that I've showed you these stats on all our Pokemon, really, but all Pokemon have an invisible stat called Friendship. Friendship always starts at a certain number when you catch a Pokemon, but that number starts to raise as you start to level up your Pokemon, and also by kind of just running around, you'll build up friendship over time. The only bad thing is that you can also lose friendship by falling in battle and a couple other things, but not too many things. Mostly a lot of things that will build friendship is kind of just you going on. All these Pokemon that I have here will just have like their own little friendship ratings, and not too much that we can really do, but as you remember, that little item that we just got from that lady, we got the Soothe Bell, and a whole item that calms spirit and bolsters friendship. And basically, now any Pokemon that has a Soothe Bell, let's give it to Batman, will now get double the friendship rating, or friendship level to their stat every time they get a friendship point. So basically, you can get friendship by doing something simple, like running! If you do enough running, you can build up a whole point of friendship, possibly. Assuming that Batman does get a point of friendship by doing this, he's actually going to be getting 2. So Batman's going to be really a very nice friend to us. Not too bad at all. If a wild Pokemon gets hurt, it heals itself by chewing on berries. Did you know that? Some people saw that and got the idea of making medicine from berries. Did you know that? To turn berries into medicine, they must be crushed into powder. Did you know that? You seem to have an interest in berries. I got something good for someone like you. And we got the powder jar. This is not important at all, because this is a multiplayer feature that you can really do only in Pokemon centers with other people. I recently had machines installed at Pokemon centers for crushing berries. The berry crushing machines are in the direct corner upstairs. Did you know? Could you make berry powder for me using those machines? I can make all sorts of machines if you bring lots of berry powder. So basically, you gotta go up there, and in the Pokemon Center's up floor, which is used for communications with other players, like trading, battling, and also crushing berries. If you do that, you can come back and she says that you can trade it with trade that berries powder to her, but I don't know if she takes it. It might be this guy. Oh no, it might. Maybe not. You know the CM Secret Power? Our group, we love the CM Secret Power. One of our members will give it to you. Come back and show me when you get it. So we'll accept you as a member and sell you good stuff in secrecy. As you can see, there's a lot kind of just extra stuff down here. It's a whole little marketplace that you can easily gloss over because not too much stuff here is even really helpful. Shopping with where you can breathe the scent of the ocean. Slateport is such a wonderful place. And, ooh, look at this! The seaweed you can get around these parts is fresh and full of life. Why, it looks like it can even rear up and attack! I don't see any seaweed, but I believe you. Not too many things being sold here. Maybe that guy was selling seaweed or something. I'm the energy guru! I'll go for it and tell you what you need. These guys, as you remember earlier, with those X moves, they're battle items, they can, raise your stats in the middle of battle. These will raise your stats regardless. These are permanent stat buffs. As you can see, it's practically half of my money at this point, so I'm not going to buy one. You can find them throughout the game, but these are the most reliable ways of getting them, because you can just go find them. Oh, you're Grovyle? You have to go a little harder. If you do, I'll give your Pokemon something nice. And now, that lady also just checked her friendship, but our friendship wasn't high enough for her to give us, I believe she gave us a ribbon, but I'm not entirely sure on that. I'll come back later to check on that. Welcome! How may I serve you? This person also sells something. It's just little dolls. We can't really do too much with this, but I like a barrel. How about we get a barrel? That'll come in handy a little bit later, but we don't have to worry about that right now. There's really nothing too much here. There's a little sign saying that this is the Slateport Market, and if we did have berry powder, we can come back here. She could make medicine for us. I believe she makes, she can even make those little stat buffs that were down there, but you need a lot of berry powder. And this guy's also going to sell us something when we get a move called Secret Power later. So, pretty neat. How about we go to this place? This is the Name Raider's house. Now, if you had any Pokemon that you were using that you did not like the nickname of, that you can talk to this guy. Hi, I'm the Name Raider. I'm the fortune teller of names. I shall be pleased to rate your Pokemon's nickname, and sure, how about we let you do that? So, which nickname should I critique? And he can critique any one of these. How about we let him critique Falco? Falco, is it? That's a fine name you bestowed, but what say you if I were to suggest a slightly better name? And if you say yes, oh good, then what shall the new nickname be? You can change the nickname on your Taillow. And I personally don't want to do that because I like Falco and I don't want to change his name, but you could, if you had a Pokemon that you named wrong and you didn't want to do that, you can come here and change it. If you don't want to do it, just press OK. Done. From now on, this Pokemon shall be known as Falco. It looks no different from before, and yet this is vastly superior. How fortunate for you. Thank you very much. and Falco is now indeed vastly superior than before. Only one place that I think we haven't showed off yet in Slateport is this little place. That's important right now, but it's the Slateport Harbor. The ferry SS title is under construction in the shipyard. The service is scheduled to begin shortly. Can we go in? Yeah. And yes, indeed. Not too much here, but we can talk to this lady. I beg your pardon, you're looking for a ship? I'm sorry, the ferry service isn't available at present. I can't really do anything with that. A journey to the bottom of the sea, I wonder what it'd be like. I'd love to go deep underwater like that someday. I want to go with Captain Stone on the seafloor expedition, but this one's too small for me. If I squeezed in, there would be enough room for the captain. Rip that dude. I don't know how cramped submarines can be, because I'm sure they're not super big, but I've never been in one myself, so it probably is a little thing. Oh, trying to go in here, but we got kicked out by sunglasses guy. Oh, hey, if it name's Peter. Peter, let me guess. You go and take the battle set challenge? Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a really great idea. After all, the tough trader is the perfect fit for the battle set. Give it your best effort. Alright, bye Scott guy. Whatever. If you go check out the sign, this is exactly what that guy said it was. The battle tent, Slateport site. Find it. The ultimate Pokemon. It's not in here, but it's still a little cool place that we can go. This is entirely off little separate place that you don't even have to do to complete the game. But I thought I'd like to show it off regardless because it's still a nice little place. Welcome to the Battle Tent Slateport site. I'm your guide for the Battle Swap Tournament. Would you like to take part? Would you like to take the Battle Swap Challenge? And yes, I would. Before you challenge, you would have to save your data. This is the only side thing. In order to, every time you take the Battle Challenge, you're gonna save. You gotta save your game because it keeps note if you try quitting before you beat the challenge. If you do like in the middle of it and you immediately lose the challenge. There's not a downside to losing the challenge because you don't pay money for it, but you won't get the upside for winning. First, we will keep your Pokemon for safekeeping, and now we don't have any Pokemon in our party. But, however, you can choose from the selection of our Pokemon. So, basically, we got our own Pokemon that we can choose from here. We actually saw a lot of repeat centers on our own thing. We found a Spinda. We have not seen any of these guys yet. They're pretty neat. Got a nice little moveset right here, but also a Lombre that we couldn't just go with this because, I mean, we've got a Lombre of our own. Lombre is definitely helpful. We got a Plusle here. Plusle seems like a good electric Pokemon. But also we have an Electrite, so... same difference. I'd probably go with Plusle more, because it looks like Plusle does more damage overall. Alright, I'm sorry for that little cut right there. I had to go run and do something real quick, but we got, for the next Pokemon after Electrite, we got Golbat right here. Has Astonished Gust Mean looking Confuse Ray. This is actually the evolved form of Zubat, so definitely not a bad idea to keep in mind. I think this is the last Pokemon right here is a Viper. I do like some Viper. It's a really neat little Pokemon. It reminds me a lot like Arbok, mainly because Jesse also got it. But, alright, let's see. A lot of good Pokemon to choose from. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with Spinda, Viper, and Plusle, just so we can get a good diverse Pokemon, amount of Pokemon that we haven't really used. Right, this one, please. And just like that, we got 3 Pokemon to use, and we gotta go fight these people. I am angry with my father! And alright, all these trainers are great, because every time you fight them, they all, if you remember in that little place in Dewfort Town, they had that Dewfort Hall, they all speak using those little text box things, so they all have like their own little thing, so it's pretty great to always figure out. But as you can see, these guys that we're fighting is also level 30, so this whole place is kind of just a test of skill, where you get your own, well, not your own Pokemon, but you get rental Pokemon that you get to use against other people's Pokemon, and they also have free Pokemon at level 30. I believe it's pretty much random what all these guys have, and almost practically random what all these guys say. But you can get repeats in here, for sure. I was worried Spinda wasn't gonna move there. Luckily, we got lucky with that. We got this Mightyena coming out now. This is not super good for Spinda because we just lost a little attack from Intimidate there. That Mightyena there is actually an evolved form of Poochyena. The whole thing that makes it super good was exactly what you just saw right there. Its ability Intimidate. Every time it comes out, our attack is going to drop. Alright, but luckily oh wow, a critical hit kind of just neutralized that. Dizzy Punch is a really nice move, but I believe it's exclusive to Spinda right now. The whole thing on it is it's basically, I believe it does a little bit more than Headbutt that we had on Rex, but it also has a chance to confuse Pokemon too. Spinda's whole thing is it actually really likes to confuse other Pokemon. Why don't we show off other Pokemon right here? We're gonna just swap out real quick to take out that barrel. I think that's gonna be alright with me. And Bubble Beam. Alright. Bubble Beam, it's not gonna hurt us. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. We might just one-shot this with Spark right here. And we did not, actually. Alright, so we're a little close, and we're starting to do Rollout now. And that's probably a little thing I was probably a little bit more worried about, because Marils aren't too much of a big deal, but if you can't really hurt them, their rollouts are going to start doing more and more and more damage as it goes on. But luckily we beat and I just so adore my father. I thought you were angry with your father, but okay. Thank you for competing. Let us restore your Pokemon. And before we get to move on to this next battle, we can go on. Before starting this battle, would you like to swap a Pokemon? And we can swap one of the Pokemon that we just used. How about we swap out a Spinda? The Spinda was really nice, but I want to show off this little thing here, too. We'll start off with that Mightyena, actually, because I was talking really good stuff about it. Let's see if it does us good instead. Thank you! Your Pokemon swap is complete, so right this way. So in order to, every time you beat one of these trainers, you can use one of their Pokemon. It's really cool. Mr. Judge, you have our trust. And we got this guy, or gal, right here. Swimmer, Cameron? Cameron? I believe it's Camry? I don't know. But, alright, we're, got a Kecleon right here, so this is a little bit more neat. Kecleon's kind of a neat little Pokemon too, and I was expecting to have a, whatchamacallit, Dark-type move, but I'll take Poison Fang as well. I'll try to actually do the same strategy that guy was doing. Do we have an item? If we do, that Kecleon's got it. That stinks. Alright, stole our Shell Bell, so... Okay, so this Mightyena would have been able to heal itself over time. Unfortunately, we aren't able to do that. And we actually badly poisoned it from that. And Kecleon changed into a poison type, as you saw. Kecleon's whole thing is that it's actually going to change type depending on what you use to attack it. I'm probably going to explain this another point down the line, because this isn't our only time seeing Kecleon. But, not too much we can really do here, because our only other move is Poison type. As we do that again, as you can see, it didn't do as much damage, because it actually resisted now. It used to be a normal type, but it is now a Poison type. But unfortunately for Kecleon there, we're not a poison type, so that's like gonna do nothing to us. We can just keep poison thinging this, because this doesn't look like it's really got anything that it can do to us. Oh, it did heal a little bit with that Shell Bell. Not that it's really important, because that Badly Poison took it out. Badly Poison is actually different from normal poison, because it doesn't do as much damage as it off the bat, but it starts doing more and more damage over time. So the longer you're out with a Pokemon with Badly Poison, it's most likely gonna go out. Like this Mightyena right here, because self-destruct. Okay. Wow. If you use self-destruct, it's a really strong move. It's even stronger than Hyper Beam, but it is going to take you out in return. Let's bring out Viper here so we can show off 4 of them. Let's see. We got a Linoon. Let's go ahead and use Poison Tail. We're doing pretty good so far right here. And, yes indeed. We're gonna take that guy out, and, oh, no, I'm probably speaking way too ahead of myself. Although this guy's just trying to sleep, I don't know why. Probably has Snore on its set, is probably what I'm guessing. Either that or, okay, I was gonna say if it had something to recover itself from sleep. But, I guess the main problem with that for me is that I can't poison the guy now. So that's like the only main problem right there. Not too big of a deal though. This next Poison Tail should definitely take out Linoon. If you use Rest to put yourself to sleep, not a bad idea at all, but only thing to note is that it's going to keep you asleep for 2 turns at the very least. So you're not going to be able to move for 2 whole turns. And if you can't fight back during that time, it can be really dangerous for you. So keep that in mind. Well, if you ever want to use a Pokemon with Rest, the 3rd match is next. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Before starting the battle, would you like to swap a Pokemon? Yes, indeed. Now, Sir Viper is probably more of the better poison type, but I think I'd want to switch that out because why not? Now, I was gonna say we might have a better normal type Pokemon, but I believe we did it, but we swapped that out. So why don't we take Kecleon actually? Right this way, please. This should be the last little battle right here, because it's only, out of 3. I just adore your soft look. Oh, okay, thanks, lady. I'm, like, 10 years old. Want me to call, like, Chris Hansen on you, but alright. But Pokemon fan Janana, and it's, okay, it's a Numel. This guy's a little bit more worried. This guy is, like, why I was more worried about switching out, what's his face, Viper, because ground types are super effective against poison types, and I was worried if I got a grounder like steel type, I could never really hurt them too well. Although ground doesn't resist it, I believe? Okay, maybe fire does, but I don't entirely remember, but that was still good damage for even resisting. Another 2 poison things should definitely get this Numel out. Or even if this one, if it was a critical hit, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Alright, let's see what we can do with these two coming up. It is a Barboach. Alright, this guy's kind of cool. He's kind of like Mudkip almost, because he's a water and ground type. So pretty neat. Well, Mudkip isn't water and ground, but his evolutions are. So kind of like a discount Mudkip if you chose not to start with a Mudkip. Barboach isn't too bad of a Pokemon, especially except when you do that Water Sport, because Water Sport is literally this. I was gonna say a bad word again. Not a good move, not at all. But this guy ain't gonna help us. Help this guy at all. I mean, he's already badly poisoned, and what's he doing? Water Sport? I like literally don't even have to fall back on any other Pokemon right here. Mightyena can handle this itself. No way this Barboach is living this next turn. And yep, he's out. What do we got for our next guy? And we're actually recovering a little bit of stuff from that. Because we did have a Shell Bell, I forgot about that, but the Kecleon that we had, that we got, kind of stole it. No, Whismur. This guy should definitely be a Loudred at this point, but why don't we switch it up a little? See what this Kecleon actually has to offer. And Sleep Talk. I think that Whisper is supposed to be asleep, but let's see if we can thieve any item from it. It might have an item off it, and indeed it did. What do we got? We stole a Silk Scarf. Not gonna really help us because we don't have any normal type moves, but alright, we'll keep hitting it with Psybeam then. Not too bad at all. Let's see how much that does. And almost took it out. I think another one should take it out, and that Body Slam hurts. Okay, we're not gonna change type from that because it's still just normal type, but if it just had that Silk Scarf, I might have actually lost Kecleon right there. Good thing it didn't attack us right off the bat, but just like that, we won. We beat Pokefan Janet. You are a mean and awful trainer! Okay, wow. Everybody's got quick mood swings in this area. Congratulations! You won 3 straight matches. I will return your Pokemon in exchange for a rental Pokemon. And I must also save your event results. Please wait. So it saves the game a little bit. In recognition of your free win streak, we award you this prize. And we got the prize Full Heal. I don't know if it changes this item much, because every time I always at least do this like once, and it's usually always a Full Heal. As you can see, we no longer have this free Pokemon on our team. It's just our own Pokemon. But, you know, it's good to have that back. Battle Tent is kind of just a little neat place. If you wanted to try out more Pokemon, this is definitely a good place to go to to definitely do that, because, like, Pokemon I've never really used before, I definitely had a lot better idea on how to use them because I've gone to this place. Definitely a really nice little place to check out if you ever have free time and you're playing Pokemon Emerald. But, just like that, that's literally everything that we can do in Slateport. At least at the moment right now. Although, there is one little thing, I think down here. Is it past this? Nope. I believe there was like a little thing. Is there anyone in this house that's important? I doubt it. My Pokemon has a hasty nature. It has higher speed compared to other Pokemon. Maybe their nature has something to do with stat gains. And that guy's not important because I've already explained that. The only thing that I have not shown right here is this little lighthouse. It's really neat. The light of the lighthouse reaches dozens of miles away. I wonder if it does. I wonder if it doesn't startle Pokemon in the sea. I'm not too sure on that. It could probably startle Pokemon or even animals in real life with lighthouses. But I have no clue on that. I'm no lighthouse owner, and I'm no fish in the ocean as well. But with that, that's literally everything that we have to show off in Slateport. I want to thank you very much for watching this episode, though. It was really fun to show off here, too. And in the next episode, we're going to continue on and actually show off the trick house that I wanted to show off there. Because that guy definitely has some stuff in store for us. Thank you very much for watching this episode, though. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.